Hi traders, it's Jay with thetraderinstitute.com. Just want to remind everyone that futures, forex, and options trading is risky and you can lose money. Therefore, you should only trade with risk capital. Please consult your financial advisor or investment professional before making any investments in futures, forex, or options. No guarantee of income or solicitation of futures, forex, or options or any other financial instrument is being made in these videos.
Okay, so it's Sunday night in New York, Monday morning here in Hong Kong, just coming up on 8 p.m. Eastern, New York time on Sunday the 17th, morning of the 18th in Hong Kong. This is just a short recap of how levels performed on the ES from Friday. So you can see we've got the demarcation April 15th there. The charts that you see are on Chicago time. And so you can see that going in after our Asian session on Thursday night, we had made the high at 82. Our level was previously it was I believe it was 80.50. So we just adjusted that to 81. So still we failed to make it up to that level. We couldn't do that during the Asian session. And basically we sold off into London session on Friday. London session on Friday was pretty much sideways. Then you had the US Open. Market went up a little bit, came back down. Notice how the sell-off into London session, where did the market basically stop and start to go sideways, was around our 70.50 area. Okay, that was one of our levels that not only had we had on I believe Wednesday and Thursday, but going into Friday we knew that this level would probably be key. It went as low prior to the US Open as 71.25, so a point and a half lower, so 6 ticks. Okay, so we picked this level within 6 ticks. The market opened, we came back down to it again, pushed through it by 6 ticks, failed to get higher, and then we pushed down lower. And the trading was, as you can see, this is a 5-minute chart of the ES June contract. You can see it was very choppy on Friday until about 12:30. So going into the lunch, we had a bit of a sell-off. Market came back up again to 72.50, punched through it, came back down, tested 72.75 again, and then pushed up into the close. And what's interesting is you can see we've had a gap down Sunday night during the Globex Open, and look at what happened. We had the gap down, and our level 66.25 was on the chart from last week, and we came up and tagged that, and it looks like we're going down, and it's already moved 3 points off of that. So if you do your levels properly, you can anticipate these things in advance and be ready to trade in almost any market or circumstance. So that's how our levels performed on the ES.
All right, so going into Monday's London session and New York sessions, what I'm expecting is that we'll probably come back up and test the 72 area. Okay, 72.75. We'll probably come up and test that, and then that would close the gap and bring us back down. So we'd actually have to come all the way up to about 75 to close the gap. So just be aware of that. I still have 72.75 as a major level, so I'm going to keep that. But the gap looks like we gapped open from 75 from Friday's close. So expect either 72.75 or 75 to get hit. if we were to go higher, you're looking at 81 evens, 86 halves, or 91s, 2091s on the ES June contract. To the downside, the most likely scenario I think is closing the gap and then we come back down. We have 68 as a level as well. If we maintain below 68, the gap might not get filled for a while and we would continue down. So I expect us to come back up through, and then I guess the scenario that I would build for you is that we come up, press through 68 up to 72, 75 or 75 evens to close the gap, and then we come back down. As long as we break 68 back down again, we should continue down. In the major level to the downside, if we were to break back down, would be 57. Beyond that, 57.50 actually. Beyond that, you're looking at, we have some other levels like 59, but the ones that I'm mainly concerned with, do or die levels are denoted in black. So that's going to be 57.50, 46 quarter, 42.75, 35.50. If we were to really get trucking, well, then you're looking at 30 even or 24 even. All right. You recall that 30 even was actually a level that was called last week, and it turned out to be one of the major lows, which you can go back and see in the recap videos. So I'm going to keep this recap video nice and short. Just do the ES. The levels performed very well on all the other markets as well, whether it was the NASDAQ, crude oil, etc. So I'm gonna leave that there, and hope you'll join us. We do have the free trials every Thursday ongoing. I know these levels can help you with your trading and the way we work our methodology. So come and join us and check out the free trials. And that's it. Good trading, everyone.